So let's talk about outsourcing personalizations because it takes a lot of time. It's the biggest pain in the back, and it's better outsourced. Like even though it's hard to find good personalization writers, once you work with them and you stick with them, you're gonna have no problems getting thousands of personalizations done for really really cheap. The range of what you want to pay is anywhere from 50 to 90 cents per personalization. That's fair. Now I do recommend you do the first 50 yourself. Do like 10 a day for 5 days. It's going to be easier. You're probably going to end up spending like 1 hour doing that yourself. And you already have access to the good and the bad personalization list. You can also click here to get access to that. Now, the reason why I say you want to do it yourself first is when you're first starting to send out emails, you want to know what works, right? What personalizations are working for you. You need to get a hang of things, right? You need to learn how to walk first before you can start running. Now, when you scale, you're completely going to be, when you outsource this at scale, you're completely going to be dependent on the other person's ability to write good personalizations. Now, whenever you're doing something that matters to you and your business, you want to be good at it, especially when it takes so little time, right? So do the first 50 yourself, do like 10 a day for 5 days, as I said, and then you just outsource the entire thing. And I've already written out the project that we use to outsource our personalizations, and this is the standard operating procedure. You can just click on this and it's going to take you to that page. When you outsource this, give them 2 to 3 sample profiles to write personalizations about. So the lead generation section, you saw that we give you, it always gives you an Excel sheet. It's going to have let me just show you the good personalizations and bad personalizations and what you need to provide them. So basically you give them these details, right? Business name, email, and then the Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, whatever the tool has actually produced for you, right? You give it to them and you ask them to do 2 to 3 samples, right? Choose the one that works, that produces the best results for you. And remember, a good personalization is something that cannot be used for anybody else in the world. It wouldn't make sense to anybody else, right? So this is very, very important. Now plug them into the sheet of leads, and that's it. We're ready to rock and roll. What I mean by plug them into the sheet of leads is you want to add the personalizations here, because this is what we're going to use in the next tool, which is sending out the campaigns, which is we use Mailshake for it. So you want to have this in the same Excel sheet or the CSV, where you have all these other details, because we're going to use it to send out the emails. Now, let's take a look at the SOP, okay? Here it is, right? 125. Job description, the task is to write a single, and you can also hire a full-time employee, right? That's what I'm thinking about doing for this, right? But here's the job description that you can post on websites like freelancer.com. That's exclusively what we use. But if you have access to other websites, like I don't know what other freelance websites there are, I just use Freelancer, right? So the task is to write a single line of text to personalize emails for the prospect. The personalizations must be written in perfect English and must be grammatically correct. Steps: go to the sheet attached and write a single line of text to personalize the email for the prospect. The list contains prospect's name, company name, website, LinkedIn, and other web properties, as you saw in the Excel sheet. The personalization must be about their accomplishment, rewards, recent awards, testimonials, interviews they did, podcasts, their company website, or what they stand for. Also, the personalization line must be something that cannot be used for anybody else in the world. Simple, right? Examples of a good personalization: I show them what the good personalization looks like. I show them what a bad personalization looks like. And then we are looking for a long-term partnership, so make sure you complete the job to the best of your ability. Include I can personalize in your proposal to show me that you read the entire project and this was not a bot bid. What a bot bid is, basically people on Freelancer are super smart. What they do is, as soon as a post is made in their industry, the bot automatically bids a certain amount, and then they just start the conversation and they edit the bid later. Having something like this, I can personalize, make sure that you're not getting a bot bid. Basically, anybody who's read the entire description, which is really important for the job, they will write I can personalize, and you can just reject the others because they haven't read the job description, so they're not going to be in a position to do a better job. Okay, so I can personalize. Whenever somebody puts this in their reply to you, use this. Okay, use these people who use this. and ask them for 2 to 3 sample first lines or personalizations, and that's it. That's how you outsource the entire personalization part, and you're good to go. And then you start sending out the email campaigns and automating your sending, and then the follow-up strategy that works and stuff. We're going to discuss that. So let's go over to Mailshake and start sending out the emails. All right, I will talk to you in the next video. I'm really excited about this because this is where the rubber meets the road. Okay, talk to you later.